Hi, my name is Leslie. I am a servant of God. I am one of 20,000. And I just got to say this. Elon Musk, you listen up, you know, and General Motors and Ford and Chevy and Toyota and Hyundai and Honda. We're backyard mechanics, right? Are making hydrogen engines. Engines, generators, and cars that are running on hydrogen. It's like the easiest thing ever. And you guys are multi-million, billion-dollar corporations, and you can't even do it. I would fire every single one of your employees. Especially those that like Elon. This winter, all of your cars, it's like, why didn't you put battery heaters in your cars? Why do you not have battery heaters in your cars? What's wrong, with you? Okay. With two stainless steel bolts and a bunch of washers and a bunch of stainless steel plates, a hot wire and a ground wire and a mason jar, and a rubber tube and another mason jar with water to run the hydrogen through to clean it up, and then another rubber tube to run it to the back of your carburetor. And you use 12 volt, which is, off of your alternator, So when you start your car, it automatically starts making hydrogen, when you turn the key on, the battery, whatever. And your generator, the same system. Look it up on YouTube. It's crazy. Backyard mechanics are already making hydrogen run cars. We don't need a hydrogen pump. We don't need hydrogen gas stations, or hydrogen stations. All you need is like the water out of the hose on the side of the house. Fill your tank, and maybe a little bit of gas. You get a couple 100 miles a gallon. We're doing it now. It's happening now. It has been for the last couple of years. Why can't you do it? What's wrong with you? You've made all these cars, that are just junk that we don't need. We don't need them. All we need is an older car with a carburetor and water from a hose, a couple of mason jars, and, hooked to your battery. So why aren't you doing that? Are you afraid of the gas companies, the gas corporations? Are they threatening your life and have they threatened your livelihood? What's going on? There's a guy who just built an older truck, and it runs on water. Nothing else. It runs on water, and he's like in his, 20s. Are teenagers and young 20-year-old people smarter than your engineers and your whole corporation? What's wrong with you guys? So let's all make these hydrogen devices and run our engines on water. It's like, golly. Oh my. It's like the high school kids made an electric car, a hybrid, and it was a better car than General Motors made. High school students that just decided to make a project, and their electric hybrid car went farther, lasted longer, did better in every way than those multi-million-dollar corporations or multi-billion-dollar corporations. What the hell's wrong with these people? Let's just give it over to the high school students and the young 20-year-old men and women and let them design and build our new cars, our new emission green vehicles. Okay. And what I'm saying is true, man. Look it up. It's everywhere. All right. Well, I hope you guys are dealing with this energy that's coming in on the earth. I hope you're dealing with it well. It's a lot of energy, and you're doing a lot of ascension. Just remember, get rid of your baggage. That emotional baggage, you got to bring it up, deal with it, get rid of it, get it out of you so that you're clean, that you have a clean slate. Everything is forgiven and forgotten, and you're just a new person. And then put on love yourself, and then love others as you love yourself. Do to others, have done to yourself, being loving and kind, generous and charitable, lifting others up, helping others up. And then you rise, no more judgment. Don't judge anybody, deal with yourself and your own shortcomings, and then overcome them, and then rise up, So you're either ascending or you're descending. You're either going up in unconditional love or you're descending into hate and discontent, control and manipulation. And it's just an awful way to go. The descension is awful. It is so awful. Ascension is such a wonderful place. It really is. All right. Well, God be with you. Peace and grace be with you. Remember, read the words that Jesus Christ said in the Bible, and once you have heard the words of Jesus, then you know God and you know who God is. So God be with you. Peace and grace be with you always.